The fall of the Soviet Union, also known as the USSR, was a significant event in world history that occurred in the late 20th century. The Soviet Union was a socialist state that emerged after the Russian Revolution of 1917, and it was one of the most powerful and influential countries in the world during the 20th century. There were a number of factors that contributed to the fall of the USSR. One of the main reasons was the economic stagnation and decline that the country experienced in the 1980s. The Soviet economy had been heavily centralized and planned, with the government controlling many aspects of the economy. This led to inefficiencies, low productivity, and a lack of innovation. As a result, the Soviet Union fell behind other industrialized countries, and people in the country began to feel the effects of the economic decline. Another important factor was political and social changes that were happening around the world. In the 1980s, a wave of democratic revolutions swept across Eastern Europe, and many of the countries in the region began to move away from Soviet-style socialism. These changes made it clear that the Soviet system was outdated and unsustainable. In addition, there were a number of internal factors that contributed to the fall of the USSR. The country was plagued by corruption, inefficiency, and a lack of accountability. The government was also increasingly isolated from the people, and there was growing dissatisfaction with the ruling Communist Party. All of these factors came to a head in the late 1980s, when the Soviet Union began to experience significant political and social upheaval. In 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev became the leader of the Communist Party and began a series of reforms aimed at revitalizing the Soviet economy and political system. However, these reforms ultimately led to the unraveling of the Soviet Union. In 1991, the country underwent a coup attempt by hardline Communist Party members who opposed Gorbachev's reforms. The coup failed, but it weakened Gorbachev's position and set the stage for the collapse of the Soviet Union. Later that year, the leaders of the Soviet republics declared their independence, and the Soviet Union officially dissolved on December 26, 1991. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this presentation, please like and share the video, and leave a comment below. If you would like to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Your support is deeply appreciated.